What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Generation Kill. And if you're enjoying this series reaction or anything else I got on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here. Let's be here together. Yes. So the last time on Generation Kill, we had the team getting into their first like real active combat situation. So what's his name? The Godfather finally told the lieutenants exactly what they were going for. So why they went to the airfield, why they split off from the rest of the units, and what the end mission, the secret mission was. The secret mission was to get to the city that's next to Baghdad and I think create a roadblock so the people, what are they called? Not resistance fighters. Oh crap, I can't remember what the fuck they're called. Damn, what were they called? They were called not resistance, not revolution, not starts with the R. I can't fucking remember. But so that the people who they were fighting against couldn't escape up the bridge that they were blocking. Oh, they were supposed to be blocking. So that was the end goal. So they wanted them to move at night. They wanted the reconnaissance team, which is what Bravo. I'm not sure if Alpha is reconnaissance as well. But they wanted them to ride up through town, not around it, through town, to secure the bridge and the roads on the other side. And that's when shit hit the faneth. Shit hit the faneth because they got word that through talking to one of the older gentlemen at the village that they had a roadblock on this road. And so they wanted them to take the side road where the ambush was set up. But since they knew there was an ambush on this side, they were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go straight down the middle. But they didn't tell everybody else that. So they just told them to go up the middle. And when they got up the middle, the road was completely blocked and they couldn't go through, and a firefight ensued. No one was seriously injured. Pappy got shot in the foot. What is his name? The guy, Bullseye, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Q-Tip. They call him Q-Tip. Q-Tip got shrapnel in the thigh, which he took out. Luckily, it didn't hit any of the arteries, like a femoral artery in his thigh, so he was fine. They didn't have any major losses. So, the next night, after they got out of that shithole they were in, they went around the village, and they saw where the ambush would have taken place, and they were just like ordnance, and some of the people that were left just up and down the road. It was just so weird how they were just waving at them like, okay, well, all right then. And they also made a discovery that the people they were currently fighting against just got into the country. And I mean, they picked up the visa off of one of the guys who were dead, and resistance fighters. Is that them? No. Damn, that wasn't them. So they picked up they searched one of the guys who was injured. He was dying, but he was injured. And they noticed that his passport said that he got into the country, I think 3 days after they did, after the army did. And it's very telling that the only reason that some of these people came back was because they were there. So it was kind of a toss up on what was being told in the media and what was happening. And it was just confusion for some of the soldiers all around. So I'm not quite sure where are they at? Where are they doing? I'm not quite sure what they're doing right now. But oh yeah, and Nate Nate has been extremely cold with his unit, and I'm not quite sure. It has. I don't believe it has anything to do with them specifically. It has to do with the fact that he had friction with the other commanders, and it was a problem because he was questioning what they were doing, but only because it jeopardized the safety of the men he was with. That made sense. Like, he wasn't doing it because he didn't like them. He was doing it because the plan that they had put forth would have put their own team in danger, and they didn't want that. And so it was just a butting of heads, and eventually he just decided to stop talking and to shut down and just do what was told because he didn't want to get in trouble after all of this ended. And I hope he didn't, because he's a good guy. And the actor they have playing him is so deliciously looking. I just, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right, so that out of my system. We're going to go ahead and jump into episode 6. Stay Frosty. Is that Captain America? I hope not. Oh, nope, that's him. No, it's not.
What's the hack?
What the fuck?
Sir? What the fuck? Jesus, Eric! I thought that Hachi was killing you! I fucked his shit up good, didn't I? You stuck him in a magazine. Better luck next time, sir. Taking him to a field interrogation.
Wow, they had him up there like a plank.
It's all good.
And gentlemen, Colonel Dowdy was also relieved of the ammo for his sidearm. Colonel Dowdy's a good man, but he did not fully embrace maneuver warfare.
Gunny, the stuff about the general's memory and Dowdy being relieved. Was Godfather talking about us in there?
I believe he meant, sir, that if you don't square away Nate Vick, you'll be in his sights.
I don't think that's what he meant, but sure.
Gunny, the men get those new MREs?
They did. They're happy.
Hey, Walt. Feel the love.
He's so weird.
This is really interesting, Brad. You know, Iraqis don't really seem good at fighting. Then they never really completely surrender.
I can't look at his face.
Give me the hook.
Whopper Jr. Whopper Jr. Whopper Jr. Whopper Jr.
What the fuck is happening? That whole thing, I don't know what just happened, but I was full of confusion.
General Mattis shit-canned Colonel Dowdy.
He took the ammo from his sidearm, Lieutenant.
Colonel wasn't a team player. Godfather said we should all play on the team.
It can happen to a full-bird colonel. It can happen
Who
to
the fuck is the fuck? Go the fuck away.
Nate, so you know there'll be no more questioning of my orders.
Respectfully, sir, I've only tried to interpret your intent to the best of my ability.
I'm just like so irritated with that dude.
Right. Battalion says we're moving on.
Who the fuck? Why the fuck is this guy as his shadow? Like who? I don't understand what he is.
Lieutenant, I was about to...
Yeah.
But no. Not the right time.
Like my face is gonna be permanently stuck like this. Every single time I see him and that... Like the big guy is not the problem. It's the little one who keeps egging him on. Like what the fuck is... What it... Go!
Walt, walk your fucking sector!
Oh.
Hey man, it looks like we caught these guys in the act trying to change out of their uniform.
Penises!
He says they're farmers, one family, brothers. I don't think he's lying.
Command 2, this is 2-1 Bravo. I got a motherfucking
English-speaking Haji in his minivan waving around his wife beater. Says they got jacked by some Iraqi soldiers.
Looks like we'll be nursing this platoon all the way into Baghdad.
My money is we won't be in the assault to Baghdad.
Everyone's got the ploops. Got the bloop bloops.
What's this about a T-72 tank on this side of the perimeter?
It's fucking blown, Gunny. You had optics.
Reyes,
Aye, Gunnery Sergeant.
What kind of piss-poor team leader are you not checking out an enemy tank on your perimeter?
Roger that, Gunny. Being I'm the only man on my team not down with the shits, I will take out a patrol.
No, you put the hammer to your team. Like Godfather says, malingering spreads like a yeast infection unless you nip it in the bud.
These men can't walk.
Has our lieutenant approved this order?
He has. If the men are ill, then you should go with them, Corpsman.
What is it? I'm so confused as to what's making them this sick.
Rudy,
Yes, sir.
where the hell's Level's team?
They're out there. They're inspecting a T-72.
A tank? Where? In the swamp. The blown out one. Gunnery Sergeant Griego, he informed us that
They're
you wanted to
covering
patrol
your
together.
ass, Nate.
What the fuck is going on here?
How would it look if that tank was operational?
Well, I'll tell you what it looks like right now. It resembles an incompetent moron climbing up the asshole of his company commander by running a bullshit mission. Did you seek my authority before trusting my platoon with this?
I did. I woke you 40 mics ago to affirm the order.
You woke me.
From what?
I hadn't been to sleep in 36 hours. I have no recollection whatsoever of you waking me. Get the fuck out of here. And do not ever again mess with my platoon.
I was just trying to cover you.
Nah, bitch, you weren't. No, that's why nobody
You know you're suspect.
fucking likes you. I don't give a shit if I'm suspect.
Fuck that. You can fuck with me all you want, but do not, I repeat, do not fuck with my men.
Boom, bitch. You gonna learn today.
I'm putting it down, Gunny. You picking it up?
Woo! Woo! Oh, shit. I'm telling you, his mean face is just does something to me.
Fighting's over there. These people aren't from Al Qaeda. They say they're from Baghdad.
They walked over 100 miles.
Damn.
Slow walking. Slow walking up.
Come on. Keep your fucking distance from him.
Yeah, I know he's offering food, but I can't. There's so many people.
Get these people some water. Not the ass water. Get the bottle.
He said not the ass water.
Keep that grip tight.
Yo, break out some MREs. Like my nigga Tupac said, it's hard times, man.
Y'all, I cannot.
Sure. But because of oil, it feels like war of aggression.
Ma'am, I think you got a really good point. No, I really do. Really.
What happened to his teeth?
I'm good.
We're helping people.
Oh.
This humanitarian stuff, we get lost in it, we're not combat effective.
Don't throttle it. Use the smoke first.
His fucking head exploded. Guaranteed he ain't getting up.
Well, at least we gave him a Happy Meal before he died. No, we checked that before we hit him in the head with a fucking 40 mic.
That was a complete freak accident. Holy shit.
This wasn't what we trained for.
Nope.
I'm a hunter. Not a fucking truck driver corralling gun platforms.
Look at his smile. So pretty.
Brad, we were the fucking first boots on the ground in the American invasion of Mesopotamia.
Sergeant, they're speaking pretty highly of 1st Recon at Division Headquarters.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks.
General thinks we're slaying dragons.
I'm pleased to hear that, sir.
But between you and me, it's bullshit. You men need another mission. Tanks are gonna lead the way into Baghdad. But we want to get in the game too.
He always talking about getting in the game.
Yes, sir.
This shit's not fun.
Be advised, Brad. Stay frosty.